And we're rolling. So today we're going to talk about scepters and phantoms. For those of you that know a bit about crystals, you know they're both secondary growth forms, but we're going to answer why sometimes you get a scepter. Oh, okay, we're doing this. Why you get a scepter versus a phantom. All right. Let's start with the phantoms. So I'm going to let Caitlin, you can spin the crystals and show it while I talk. Phantoms form when you don't have dramatic shifts in the crystal growing environment. Essentially, the crystal is growing and it stops for various reasons, maybe temperature changes or other things like less silica solution available, and you get a deposit of a secondary mineral such as chlorite, hematite. Sometimes it's even little tiny gas bubbles, and that's what would create your anhydrous. But ultimately, the growth stops. A secondary deposit settles on it, and then growth starts again, and it covers it up and it coats it, and so you get what some people call a ghost inside, but you get that repetitive kind of history of that crystal's growth showing internally. That's your phantoms. Your scepters are also a secondary growth, but I'm going to let you show this as well. These are from dramatic environment shifts. So what you'll see is an initial crystal growth and a secondary one on top, creating that bulb. Why that happens is because crystals are often very stable on the side. Like when we talk about chemical stability, the side walls are stable and the top is not. The top is looking to add more atoms to it all the time. So when you get a rush and an excessive amount of hydrothermal fluid, what's going to happen is any part of the crystal that is chemically hungry for those atoms is going to grab it quicker. And when you have a very rich silica solution pouring in fast, it's going to compound in an asymmetrical way on those sides of the crystals that are looking for the atoms, which is why on the top, on the prismatic termination, you're going to have that growth happen more. Or sometimes you'll see a jacket down the side of the crystal occurring. So both are secondary forms of crystal growth, but one is more subtle in the pocket and the other is more dramatic.